Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is OJ and you're welcome to Seen by OJ. Today's tutorial is all about the continuation of our last tutorial. I'm going to be showing you detail on how you can achieve this buttonhole placket a very neat way. Continue watch to the end. If you are yet to subscribe, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. God bless you. Enjoy. So I make a very long rope, right? So I want to be showing you a method in which you can use in a way that when you want to do the buttonhole, you don't need a buttonhole machine, or you don't need to be using taking it to people that does buttonhole, so that you don't have it very rough or make it yourself. So there's a new method now that you can make use of, and it will come out very neat. So this one here I have. So this one I have 3 inches when open up, and it's very long. It is the length of the dress plus some few inches that will cut away. So I just want to be in a safe part. So now the wideness of it is by 3 inches, right? So I fold in half here, fold in half here, right? So I now left with 2 inches. So this is 2 inches. So and I iron it again. So I will have 1 inch in total. Hope that is clear. So this would be the one that I will be sewing the button on, right? So I will just go straight to my sewing machine. I will just choose the side I want the button to be. So I will just place it. This is the front part. I will be placing it like this. I'll open it up this way. Then I'll place it like this. Place it on the half inch like this. So then I will go ahead to top stitch on this like this all to the end. Then for the one with a button hole, so here I have 2 inches too. So this is 2 inches. Then I cut two of it. Remember, the length is still the dress length plus few inches, right? So this one here now is 2 inches. This one too is also 2 inches. So in other words, I cut two of this and a very long rope, right? So what I will do is that I've already marked half inch on both sides. So because what we need is 1 inch, right? Which is what we have on this. So it has to correspond with these two. So we have 1 inch in the middle. So I mark half inch and half inch and we left it 1 inch. So this is one, this is two. So I'll place the right side face each other this way. And I've also ironed it in a way that I can get the center point. So when you fold it up this way, you have 1 inch, right? And this is the center point. So iron it into two, the 2 inches, iron it into two, fold it into two like this, and give it a good press so that you can have the center point. So this is what I have. So I'll be placing it on both each other like this, right side face each other like this. Then so what you do is that this is the button I want to use, right? So I'll get the button this way. Then I'll be measuring how I want it to be. So I'll start the sewing. I'll start it from here. Then I'll place the button on it. Then I'll mark the length of the button, right? So I'll mark it this way. I'll also mark it this way. So then I'll continue the sewing away from another place I want the button to be. I'll place it this way. Then I'll mark it this way. Then I also mark it this way. Hope you are seeing the markings. So wherever the button mark is, I will jump that place. So when I want to sew the center, now remember while sewing the center, this line that we have of our iron, right? So when I will sew it this way, when I get here, I will top stitch. Then I will take it to this place here. I will start the sewing again. When I get here, I will top stitch. Then I will cut my thread. I'll start from here again. When I get here, I will top stitch. So that's how I'm going to do until I get to the end where I want the button to stop, right? So after I finish, I will just flip it the way we flip our build up collar neck, right? So I'll just flip it open. So let me go and sew it, then I'll come back to show you. So guys, I've already finished sewing it. This is what I have after finished sewing it. So I sew. When I got to where the button will start from, I top stitch, then leave this part open, then continue the sewing from here. Then I sew again to where I want the button to also start from. I top stitch, then leave where the button opening will be, then I top stitch from here. So after finishing, that's what I did all through, right? So after finish sewing it, this is how I'm going to flip it out. So you can see the way I hold these two this way, these two this way, then we flip it out this way. So this is what we have, right? So the opening we did, this is how it is. You can see how neat it is, right? So my button can pass through this. So this is it. This is the button. This is the button opening. This is the button opening. So the next thing I'm going to do, remember we need just 1 inch, right? And this is now 1 inch. This is side one, that's 2 inches. So that would be too much. So we just need 1 inch. So what we'll do is that we'll fold in 1/2 inch from this side, this way. We'll also fold this to 1/2 inch inside. So that means that this side we're having 1/2 inch, this side we're having 1/2 inch. That gives us 1 inch. So I'm going to go over to my ironing table. I'm going to fold in 1/2 inch this way, right? Then I also turn this other part to fold it 1/2 inch inside. So this is what we have. So after finish ironing it, I'm going to top stitch on it all to the down part. Then this part I'm also going to fold in 1/2 inch, but I'm not going to top stitch on it. I will leave it that way. Then I will just get my edge of my fabric where I want it to be, right? Then I'll place it on it with the 1/2 inch I fold in. So fold the 1/2 inch this way, fold the 1/2 inch this way. Then I will be putting this in between them. Then I'll top stitch on it. So I will do that, then come back to show you. So here is what I have done after finish sewing it. So this is it. This is the first one. This is the one with button. You can see the way I've sewn it, right? This is it on the right side. So this is what we have. Then the one with buttonhole. This is the one with buttonhole. So this is what we have, right? This is it on the right side. So this is the hole for the button that we made, right? So this is what we have. So after finish sewing it, I have mentioned you sew this side, you also sew this side. So this is what I have. So now I want to turn the down part. I just want to show you how I'm turning the down part. So you can see the excess that we have here, right? So I'm going to cut this out, leaving 1/2 inch. That 1/2 inch, I'm going to fold it inside, right? Then I'll show this inside because we can't fold it like this. To be too full on this area here if we have to fold it this way and fold it this way again. So what I will do is that I'm going to fold in 1/2 inch, then I'll put this inside, then just sew it here this way and close it up this way. Hope that is clear. Then I'll sew on this part here. So what I did here was that I just used my hemming gun to put it in place, right? So I'll just go back to my sewing machine, then sew on top of it. So that's it. So to make the collar, I place the neck together this way, fold it into two, the center back, fold it into two this way, and the shoulder has to meet, right? So I fold the shoulder into two and the neck between into two. So we'll measure this neck, right? We'll measure it. So you just fold yours into two the way I fold mine. So remember, it has to be folded into two, right? When I say fold into two, you know what I mean. Like this is it, right? So we just fold it into two like this. Fold the neck into two like this, from the center back to the center front opening. Just place it together like this. Then you measure the neck round. Then you measure what you have. So I measure what I have. This is it. So I measure it round this way, and I have 12 inches. So I'll just add 1 inch to that, which is 13 inches. So let's keep this aside. Now that 12 inches that we got now. So yeah, I got a fabric. I've already ironed my stay on it. So I iron a very light stay on it, right? So I fold it into two. So remember that 12 inches that we get as the neckline. So we'll measure it here. So whatever you have for your neck, please measure it here, 12 inches. Then half of this 12 inches is 6 inches. So I also mark it here too, which is this 6 inches. So now this is one, right? So what I will do is that I want my collar width to be at least 1 inch. So by the time I use half inch to join it to the neck and use half inch to turn the facing with it, so that will give me 1 inch. So I will mark that 2 inches here this way. So this is the folded part, right? So I'll mark the 2 inches here. Then this opening part, I'll come to this upper part here. I also mark 2 inches here like this. So my shock is not that obvious, but just follow what I'm doing, you understand. So I'll just mark 2 inches here. So I will do as if I'm also coming down like this 2 inches. I'll be marking it like this 2 inches, right? 2 inches. So I'll measure from here 5 inches. So remember, half of this 12 inches will be 6 inches. So then I measure 5 inches here. So whatever thing you have here like this, mark half of it 5 inches. I mark half of it, then come in 1 inch, right? So yeah, I mark 5 inches here like this. So from the folded part 5 inches. So my curve will start from this 5 inches. Hope that is clear. So I'll continue that 2 inches this way. So when I get to this 5 inches, then I'll now raise it up. So this place, I'm going to maintain it like this, maintain the 2 inches from here like this. I will maintain the 2 inches. When I get to this 5 inches, then I'll curve it to meet this point here. So that's what I will do. So this is it. So I'll curve this like this. So I'll follow the curve from here like this to it like this. So after we should come in and start your 2 inches mark here. Your 2 inches, you continue it like this. Curve, this is the part that is going to go into the dress, right? This part is going to your neck. So this part here, that's where you should measure your 12 inches. So I'll measure the 12 inches here, which is here. Then I'll add 1 inch to it for seam allowance, which is 13 inches. So that's it. So I'll connect it to meet this way. So we'll be cutting this out. So I can actually place it here like this to cut the two together. So this is it. So if you measure it like this, so you see we have the 2 inches. So this is the 2 inches. This is the 2 inches, and it is curvy. It is not straight, right? So you can notch this part here. Then this is the part that is going to, so this is the part we should have our 13 inches, which is the 12 inches plus 1 inch. So I'll measure it again. This is my 13 inches, so I'll cut it. So I'll remove my pin. So I'll be placing it right side face each other this way. Then I'll start from this side. I'll sew it this way, half inch. Then I also sew it half inch this way, half inch this way. And I'll leave this part open, right? So I'll turn it out. Then I'll be placing. So I'll go ahead to sew it to the neck of the dress. After which I will show you the final result. Thank you for watching my videos. And here is the final result. Thank you so much for watching my video. If you are yet to subscribe, please do it to like and subscribe. Tell me what you think about this tutorial in the comment section. I added a belt to mine and a pocket. Thank you for watching. I will be seeing you in my next one. Bye.